cutting across to visuals coming in from Kolkata. You see Rahul Gandhi, the Congress Vice President, there at the location where the flyover collapse had happened. So here is Rahul Gandhi trying to take stock of the situation there. There was a massive human tragedy, a man-made tragedy as we call it, that took 25 lives in the city of Kolkata. Tamal Saha is there with more details. Yes, Tamal, over to you.
Well, that's right. Rahul Gandhi is visiting the spot, the accident site, which is in Girish Park, where the Vivekananda Road flyover, the under construction flyover, collapsed and took along with it 24 lives. So he would be visiting the hospital as well to meet with the bereaved families, to also meet with the injured people who are still admitted there. At least 16 are critically injured. They're still there recuperating. So the families of those injured people are there in the hospital. So the plan of Rahul Gandhi is as such that from here, from the accident site, he would be going to the medical college as well, and from there he would be heading for his poll campaigns in West of Bengal. But at the moment he's here trying to go through the scenes and take a sense of what really happened, the myth that has happened, because it had been a tragedy of unmatched proportions, and it is seen as how 24 lives lost in a second, with the entire portion collapsing. Back to you.
Right. Padmaja, how do you read this? Rahul Gandhi's visit to Kolkata at this point. Earlier, you were sending us some reports about how there were attempts by local politicians to somehow even start a candle march of sorts. And now we have national level politicians, somebody like Rahul Gandhi also landing up there.
That's right, Afrida. In fact, the logic is that, till the time that the work was still on, they stayed away from the spot. But now that most of it has been completed, they are trying to come here and assess really what went wrong, make an assessment of what more is required. And remember, like Tamal was just mentioning, Afrida, this is like peak election season. In fact, Rahul Gandhi happens to be in West Bengal for the election campaign, and at a time when this is an issue that is gaining political currency. It's a hot potato, given how the opposition is closing in on the Trinamool Congress, saying that they were to blame for the entire mishap which led to the loss of so many lives, to the loss of almost 24 lives. The Congress Vice President also coming over here, and incidentally, this entire area has been completely cordoned off. Since morning, you can see work has almost ceased, and now Rahul Gandhi, flanked by Das Munshi, we can see him just leaving without any reaction whatsoever. All right, so he is leaving now, didn't really say much, went to the spot where the part of the fire that still remains, and he just inspected that entire area. He was shown around the NDRF, all the teams who have been, the Kolkata police who've been involved in the operations all of these days. They were standing around, and the Congress leaders gave him a briefing really of what is the situation so far. And now we believe Rahul Gandhi already in this whistle-stop visit that he made has already left.
Right, and you're right there on the spot. If you could also give us a sense of what is the status in terms of rescue and relief and, of course, restoration. And, with this kind of VIP visits, does that get impacted?
Right, Afrida. In fact, I remember all of yesterday we've been talking about how there is this second leg of the rescue which still remains. And in fact, the second beam, this in fact in the form of an inverted V which had collapsed.
Yes.
So in trying to move this and the concrete on top of it, rescuers were facing a bit of a problem. So that work did carry on well into the night, but despite that, it hasn't been completed. It is going to take some time, but already it is well underway. In fact, like we had reported earlier, what they're doing is a number of concrete blocks have been put under this bit of the collapsed flyover to take away the weight from the two vehicles which have been holding it up all of this while. And after this, once the weight has been supported by the concrete block, they're going to slowly ease away the vehicles. What's particularly tragic, Afrida, is that in one of the trucks which is crushed under this flyover, this arm of the flyover, there is still a body trapped. In fact, that was the cleaner of the truck. This truck registered in Andhra Pradesh. That body is still trapped. Yesterday we've spoken, in fact, to the owner of this truck who had requested rescuers to somehow extricate the body because his family members need to perform the last rite. But despite the best efforts, one of the beams has practically sliced through the cabin of that truck, and they haven't been able to take out that body just as yet. So that work is still going to continue. It is well underway, we can tell you that. We can see all the concrete blocks have already been put up. And now that Rahul Gandhi has left, again, the work has resumed on the site, but it is going to take some time.